Oops. None. None. What's wrong with this thing? None. Okay. Chat's off. I haven't checked it. I don't know if it's still coming through or not. But hey, hey Leo, how you doing? Let's have a nice snooze. You get your wish, Leo. 3, 2, 1. Up to 3, 3. Oh, there you go. Okay, that should be alright. Oh, I'll tell you what, I needed to sleep after that school period reading. There. Anyway, let's do Leo. Yes, let's. Okay. So, ding the demons downstairs. And piss off the drug dealers. Anything that does its business in the dark, in the shadows, hands under the table, get out. And then we invite Pure White Spirit Light to come down with St. Dunstan, who's doing a razzle dazzle job, good old St. D, to offer Leo nudges and hints and guides and what is needed to help them on the smoothest and safest, most secure path to their future higher self. Please and thank you for the Americans. Okay. Don't forget to close your HSBC accounts and sell your stock. Yeah? Oh, excuse me, ahead of the drop. Same with Amex, same with Vodafone. Nationwide as well. But especially Vodafone and Amex and HSBC. Go to TSB. Right. I haven't finished my little tekiniki yet, so good job because it looks pretty salty. I haven't got my glasses on, but how many? 8. You don't want that. Leo's not started off with an 8 of swords. Come on. It's your birthday, said Leo. Come on, you can't. You're shine. It's a summer month, Leo. Come on. I've got a big mirror going here if any Leo wants it. Right. Slither. It's a big, it's a Leo-sized mirror here. Oh, we've got Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Muy complicado. Let's keep it simple. Right, let me get rid of this. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. Body, mind, then, now, future, with a little bit of something that links in the middle, so winging that as we go along. See how it goes, really. So Leo. You got the Eight of Swords. I just put that back for you. How did that happen? Yeah, Eight of Swords. I tried. I did. You know I did. You saw me. See? But that was then. Yeah. Maybe we just need a bit of compare and contrast here. Oh, much better. Kind of. If you like the Five of Wands. It's you, isn't it? It's Leo. Only Leos can, well, Leo's the best place to deal with the Five of Wands, aren't they? Because it's you, it's your energy. Got through that one all right. Right. Page of Wands, that's better, isn't it? So you're on, I mean, you're on a bit of a ski jump there, and then you go like that at the end. Yeah. Bend your knees, yeah. Okay. Who on your bottom? Seven of Wands. Oh, you're on the up and up. Oh, Six of Wands. Emperor. Oh, there you go. So it's almost like the influence from underneath then is that you're six, I mean, you've got 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. It's like what happened with Scorpio earlier on. You're coming into your own, aren't you? So there's whatever this Page of Wands is would bring more influence of Leo. So that's nice. There's a bit of Hangman around, but I would imagine that's to do with the Eight of Swords then. 10 of Cups though. 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands again. Nice. So, your head's... You know how they say a tidy bed means a tidy head? I don't think Scorpio's made that bed in years. What a mess. Probably shouldn't be in Discord. Well, you can watch it anyway, but if you want. What a mess. that Scorpio reading, that's all I will be doing to help that Scorpio. I just thought I would show a bit of, not even kindness, but I thought I would just acknowledge the situation. And that, you know, it's like squeezing a spot and half your face comes out. That was, wasn't it? I was not expecting that to come out. I had to have a snooze. I hope to do a different Scorpio reading later on for the law-abiding Scorpios. I'm sure there are some. Okay, your headspace then. So you got the World card and the Judgment card. Right? You had the business end of stuff. Oh, that's why your head's messed. That's why you. Okay, yeah. You agitated, Leo. Would you like a Valium? Oh. Queen of Wands. Ooh. Yeah. Aquarius. Three of Cups. Queen of Cups. That's a nice three. That's a nice Three of Cups. Let's get a Celtic healing. Very green, these colours, aren't they? It's a brilliant deck, though. I love this deck. Just want to coat with a bit of Alan Pussycat. Yeah. Nightfall, Thresholds and Beginnings. Avalanches. Yeah. So let's put you a Man of Endora for then and future, and that'll stay for now. One of that for future. Earth. Mystic Circle. With the Hand of Fate. So let's get a personality card for the two Man of Endoras. Okay. So we've got Beggar and Rebel. Let's get the body cards and the head position. High Priestess. But you knew that, yeah? Oh. Didn't you land neatly in your own spot there? What's under? Oh, Queen of Wands is underneath, and you got the Strength card. You know where you want to go, don't you? Sit. Stay. Ooh. King of Wands and Temperance. On top of Aquarius. Sun. And Moon. And Tower. Hermit. Sun and Moon and Tower and Hermit. Sun and Moon. Will heavens collide then, Leo? Will stars collide? Sag and Leo. Who knows? Who knows these things? Which Leo though? Huh? Which Leo? Didn't work. Forget it. I'll give it to cigarettes. I haven't smoked in months, you know. Oop. 9 of Pentacles. On the 5 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. Emperor. Nice. You're hanging on to your top spot there. Crowning the whole thing. It's like regulation, isn't it? I was thinking of calculus. So Regulus is your star, isn't it? 8 of Cups. What are you 8 of Cups thinking? It's quite a lot. Oh, the Ace of Wands and the Emperors. 5 Pentacles. Why? Oh no. Leo. Right. Okay. Let's try a different way. Because I know it looks like my thumb's pumping it on the thing, but it's not. If you've got a chain which is moving around, you've got to give it a bit of wiggle room in between. Excuse me, you can't hold it absolutely still, but let's have a try. Okay, so no thumb action. I've got itchy nose. Okay. Which way around is yes? Yes. Okay. I stop. Which way around is no? Stop. Which way around is no? Which way around is no? A bigger no. So, which is the most important? In which position is the most important card? I've got that the wrong way around. In which position is the most important card? So it's on that diagonal, so I'll move it over here. Which position's got the most important card? So it's obviously here. So which is the most important? Which is the most important card? Which is the most important card? Oh, Sagittarius, Temperance. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to move over here, and we'll just check that. Which is the most important card? Which is the most important card? Yeah. Was there any doubt? Joke. Let's get the reading out of the way whilst I can still see. So, Nightfall. Number 49. 7 sevens, 7 squared, isn't it? 49. Nightfall. The Celts favour the night. What did I get up to? The Celts favour the night, for darkness renders mystery and guidance. Okay. Otherworldly beings quicken out of sight. Imagine a way of life in which time is counted by nights and not days, and guidance carved from stories told and retold in the night and the long silence of winter. Winter and nightfall are the thresholds of beginnings, like a, well, I can't say that word, woman's bits, like a, rhymes with tomb, I can't say it, shielding the unborn. The majesty of night provides safe passage. You are longing to renew your spiritual journey. The time and circumstances are now aligned with moving more deeply into your interior life. You're invited to slow down, quiet down, and deepen prayer and meditation. By gradually quieting your outer life and mind chatter, you can perceive the inward whisperings of the spirit world and deepen your spiritual life. In the Celtic imagination, darkness is a blessing and silence pregnant with possibility. Whether accompanied by others or richly alone to enjoy your nighttime reveries, night is the time for beginnings and replenishment. As that W word that rhymes with two protects an embryo, the darkness of silence and daily quietude protect and nurture the spiritual life. Like young children, newly born, spiritual awareness must be sheltered from harsh probings and questions from the outer world, so full of opinions and critiques. Welcome quietude. Yeah, a lot of people forget that about awakenings. It's after a dark night of the soul. I mean, you are very, very vulnerable. And if anybody knows what you're going through and tries to take advantage of you, Miss Ham and Pineapple. Wicked, isn't it? Just saying. So, Mystic Circle. Oh, Saj had that earlier on. Leo and Sam. Mystic Circle. Here we go. A ring of ancient runes surrounds a central circle of three dragons, representing past, present and future. The encompassing runic symbols hold the arcane power of the ages for those who have the ability to harness their energies. The mystic circle radiates vibrant magic that invigorates hidden inner strengths and safeguards those who draw upon its power. This ancient talisman symbolises meditation and introspection, advising you to look within, not without, for the solution to a current dilemma. Oh, you got all mystical then, didn't you? The mystic circle represents spiritual and occult beliefs and the empowering magic of the old ways. While within the magic circle, your natural abilities will be augmented. Focus your energy on your main goal and pursue it with renewed vigour. The mystic circle enhances arcane powers and allows you to become more attuned with the unseen realm. Your extrasensory perceptions are heightened. Follow your intuition and listen to your inner voice. Heed prophetic messages in dreams and be aware of any spiritual signs that might guide your path. The mystic circle also offers protection to all within its confines. Those who mean you harm will be powerless against you as long as you remain where you are and stand firm in your beliefs. The mystic circle reinforces confidence and a sense of security, but also emboldens assertive action. Your powers of persuasion are at their peak potential. Remain determined and be confident in your abilities, and you will be destined to succeed. Earth. Okay. Earth. Utilize logic, reason, and common sense. Okay. Earth is the element of logic and reason and represents the passive forces of nature. The influence of Earth, or the influences of Earth, may be found in those who are grounded, dependable, and organised. The signs of the zodiac that are governed by Earth are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Earth advises to be practical and use common sense. That's all in the snapshot. Come on, say something. And also advocates being resolute and standing firm in your convictions. Earth can be moulded, sculpted, and shaped into works of art and may be used to create the building blocks of towering structures, allowing us to transform our dreams and ideas into tangible reality. Earth creates a stable platform to build upon, exemplifying how a strong foundation is the basis of a solid and lasting relationship. Monuments sculpted from earthen stone stand as a testament to past achievements, and promises etched in some endure the test of time, retaining their message even though they are subjected to the extreme forces of nature. Earth holds vital nutrients that feed and nurture plant life, in addition to concealing treasures such as gold, silver, precious jewels. Look below the surface to find the hidden merits of a situation that may seem unappealing at the ground level. You may have to dig deep to discover the true value of a project or relationship. Mindful prospecting will uncover profitable rewards. Earth manifests as a sensible and reliable friend who offers stability, lending support when spirits are low. Take time to appreciate life's simple pleasures. Okay. Well, that's interesting because although it's Aries, the Emperor is often done as the Green Man, isn't it? And you've got Earth there. And you've got some ding dong with the Empress here. Let's get to that bit. That's scandal. Caught in bed with the chauffeur. Something's off there anyway. Wait till we get to it. So, you've been in a position of Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords rather, about the Nine of Pentacles. How so? Oh, let's use these ones. Easy. These are good to go. Three of Swords. Ooh. Your Eight of Swording about the Three of Swords, about the Nine of Pentacles. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is the lower register Empress, isn't it? So, I mean, you're having a ding-dong with the Empress to be, and then with the... You're triggered, you're in a critic. Self-confidence crisis. That's not Leo, come on, it's not you. What's up? Oh. Okay. Postpartum depression. I'm not laughing at the condition. You're nervous, aren't you? You're just nervous. Well, you have been. The Nine of Pentacles doesn't have to be money. It's about the wealth of abundance, the juicy fruit of an opportunity. It's almost like being, like the 100 meters at the Olympics. You're in the starting blocks, but whilst you were waiting, somebody tied your shoes together, and you felt like scuppered your chances or something. Something triggered an old memory, and it knocked you sideways a bit, and you think that has put you out of the running for something. Three of Pentacles. Well, it's not. I mean, it's sort of wheeling out old advice, but an old saying. It's not the mistakes you make; it's how you recover from them. So nothing is terminal, apart from that. And this is far from that. How are you going to? The question is, how are you going to recover? I mean, this is in the past. How have you recovered from it, or how are you going to recover from that? Because that doesn't have to be permanent, does it? Nothing's permanent. Ooh, Two of Swords. You're waiting for more information to come, or a bit more time. Why? Money. Ace of Pentacles. Or an opportunity. Was it money? Was it money? Was it money? No. Was it the timing? Was it the timing of an opportunity? I'm thinking that the timing of an opportunity took you by surprise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like the starting pistol went off at the beginning of the race, and you. Whatever that was. So that's why you got judgment in the end, because in your head. It's very fatalistic here, isn't it? It's very Saturnian. And there's the High Priestess. It's almost like you've been waiting for something for quite a while, and then when it landed there, you went to catch it and you sneezed and went, And this judgment, it's almost it's like self-judgment, it's like self-flagellation, isn't it? mea culpa, mea ultima culpa type thing. Empress. Empress. Judgment again. I mean, if you think about a game of table tennis, this judgment, and then you're in a critic. They're playing ping pong with each other here, aren't they? How your mind, and then how it manifests in your body. And you think, oh, and then you hit it back to here, and then it goes right back at you. Especially double judgment. And thinking it's the end of everything. Pop, pop, pop. I mean, God, you could go on for days, you know. You gotta. You'll learn how to stop going out to that dance floor for one, where the inner critic is the DJ. Stop dancing to that music. Pull the plugs out. Don't pay the electricity bill, you know, whatever. And then work on this judgment, because this judgment's all wrong. You're short circuiting here, or you were. The beggar confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion and self-esteem. There you go. Yeah. Again, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion and self-esteem. On the shadow side, dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. I don't think it's that. I think it's in the good side, but you're on the wrong side of the top side, because like that's somebody holding their head in their hands. Yeah. And that's not a good way to be, is it? You know? Based on one mistake, which looks like it's a timing mistake. It's a bit like in Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. Wile E. Coyote, super genius, comes up with some great ideas, but because it doesn't work first time, and he misses them by that much, he throws the whole thing out, goes back to Acme and gets a whole new kit. Whatever this was just needs tweaking or revisiting or something like that. Don't throw the whole thing, you know, caboodle out. Because that's an ace. It feels like you feel like you've missed the beginning of something. You can always join in later, because you've got judgment, and the world, and then you've got this Ace of Pentacles here, and you've got the Ace of Wands. All these cards are very much at the beginning. You've got the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So, but you on all that beginning stuff, you place a Nine of Pentacles on it, so your importance of it was much higher than actually the natural state of its progress. And that's what's doing your inner critic in. You put too much hope on it, possibly, or too much emphasis on it, and it's affecting your self-esteem. Even Crow thinks so. So that whole mystic circle thing, pull it all back in, center yourself, and call your energy back to yourself. And you know, you got the High Priestess. So who rattled your High Priestess? Because you feel like you should have seen it coming. It's rocked the very essence of your High Priestess, isn't it? Your High Priestess, Empress. Because if you've achieved that status or that level, and you miss something of high importance to you, you think, well, I'm no good. This is really, maybe something else happened and you had to take your eye off the ball. This landed, you came back and went, oh. There used to be an advert in Britain for Kit Kat. If you Google it, it's on YouTube. If you Google it, it's Kit Kat Panda advert. This photographer goes to the panda enclosure at a zoo and sets up his, Kit Kat chocolate bar. Do you have a break, have a Kit Kat? He sets his camera up, and there's a picture of him. The sun's out, and he's like waiting for the pandas to come out of their little hut. And then it clouds over, and then it's raining, and he's covered up, and he's still waiting for that photo. Then you think, oh, I'll sit down, I'll have my Kit. So he sits down, and these panda bears come out, and they do this sort of dance routine around the enclosure. And they're throwing each other out on roller skates, so this fantastic time. And they go flying back into the hut just as he turns around to go. And it's like, it all happens in that split second when Google the panda advert by Kit Kat, because it feels like that. I'll put it as a link anyway. It's not the end of the world. You're sort of catastrophizing it. Okay. So let's go with the mind here. This is more like you. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Strength. So yeah, you've gathered your ujits, haven't you? And you've bounced back quite well. Yeah. Just make sure it's confidence and not bravado, because bravado is very brittle, isn't it? Well, it won't survive a Saji kick anyway. Hello. Page of Swords. Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like you've done a lot of work on yourself. What this really. It's almost like having a wedding cake. You know the little figures on the top, the bride and groom. You just went, oh, flick them across the room. But it was your high priestess and your empress. And well, that's not. If I missed that, that's not me. And you did a lovely job on self-sabotaging here, didn't you? So you've had to go back. You cast a wide net. Right, what went? You've had a bit of a witch hunt in your own head, haven't you? And you brought it in. You think, just make sure it's healthy and sustainable. Don't rush it, because obviously there's no time here. But just make sure the scaffolding is good. Yeah. So how has that manifested? 5 of Wands. You brought it home to Leo land, 5 of Wands, but there's still a bit of. Currently, you're still bedding it down. Even though you are the best at the 5 of Wands, it's still. It's not the 5 of Swords, it's the 5 of Wands. So very cleverly, you brought it to the 5, but it's still a 5, isn't it? 4 of Pentacles, and yet you probably need to give yourself a bit of a hug, don't you? Self-hug. Okay, so these two aren't connected then, which is nice to see. You've had to you've taken your power back. Make sure it's good power, good healthy power though. Good, honest, healthy power. That's good I mean, don't overdo it though, because you've gone from High Priestess, Empress, through the Queen of Wands to Emperor now. Don't over-egg the custard, you know? Or maybe this is all part of a growth spurt. So you've gone from Empress to Emperor. I mean, I don't want to say anything sort of gender inflammatory, but Emperor, I mean, I would say Emperor, Empress are level. But in the cards, the Emperor's got the edge, isn't he? So have you overshot? Or maybe you've realised, maybe this has actually been a good tower in disguise, that actually you, and I mean nothing gender biased here or anything like that. It's just, you know, that's the order of things, isn't it? Emperor, Empress, number one, number two. Maybe this, you know, break it down to rebuild it. Maybe this has actually made you realise, did you settle at Empress before? But this has actually made you go back, realise where the holes were in your wall, you've dammed them all up, and you've got even higher now. I mean, that's the other way of looking at it. Good for you. Because that means you've really transmuted whatever this is here. And you've really used this sort of, this Celtic night or this Celtic winter thing. Oh, not too shabby, Sean. Well done. It always sounds condescending when you say well done to somebody, isn't it? I mean, they're really well done. But I bet you nobody else knows this, do they? 10 of Cups. Yeah. Be happy. It looks like you've done a lot of work here. The Devil. You've resisted the temptation. So, oh, you've got 4 of Wands. Yeah. So oh, the Devil saw you going for the 10 of Cups. I won't say like that. But 4 of Wands, you were stable and secure, and you went, not today, Satan. So, oh, that's how you've gone up the extra. Okay. In the pursuit of happiness and the American dream. Okay. Nice. Good for you. So, hinting at a bit of a tower in there somewhere, or this crisis of confidence. You've gone for the Aquarius reset anyway, haven't you, at the start? Which has turned you from the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. So you've gone from Empress to Emperor, Queen of Wands to King of Wands. Do you marry yourself quite often? but that's the Rubedo, though, isn't it? You did. And look at how you've done it. You've done it with the Emperor Aries, Strength Leo, Sagittarius Temperance. This is you've fired up. High Priestess. Okay, you missed it the first time. But whatever it was, that was a false start for it, wasn't it? And that's how you've gathered yourself together so well and so quickly, because you were giving yourself you were going like, you were giving yourself a really rough time. Then you realised that was the trigger warning, not a trigger thing, but you thought, oh, so that fear of missing out thing, panic. But then panic subsided and time carried on. And you've done the right thing at the right time. Well, you're Leo, aren't you? So actually, whatever it was that you missed, whichever boat sailed without you, got engine trouble and had to come back to harbour. And you a bit like a surfer on a beach. You know, anybody who's learning how to do it will splash around in waves about that big. But, you know, any decent surfer's going to think, well, there's nothing here for me. They might have a bit of a, you know, go, and they'll go, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. And then they'll see something setting up there, and they think, oh, right. It's a bit like trading the markets. You don't jump in at the first bit, you've got to wait till something gets a bit established, otherwise you get all that choppy stop hunting. And so you think, okay, let's sit it, well, that's a big enough swell. So you think, okay, I'll go and position myself there, so by the time it comes there, it'll take me all the way across that beach there. This is what you've done. You've healed yourself and you've positioned yourself to get swept up into something going with the flow. I'm taking a much bigger hat off to you because you've done, and you know it. Good for you. Because there you are. Emperor's lovely. Strength is lovely. But to find that balance again, that inner alchemy of Emperor, Empress, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, that's beautiful. So we've got Earth. If you can remember what that means, I can't anymore. This is lovely. Rebel. Challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. That's Aquarius here, isn't it? Because that's Uranus now, isn't it? The great leveler. Is that? Well, Uranus is a naughty boy, isn't he? It's a planet that pulls wings off flies, you know. Rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. No, I don't think that's you. So rebel, challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah. This thing here, that's what I'm saying, you cast a wide net and you front because, but this has just made you stronger. How is it up there, Leo? Because whatever it was that made you miss that first thing, where you took your eye off the ball, a bit like Wile E. Coyote, that went out, didn't it? Because it failed you. So you're revamping and remodeling has put a whole nother story on this. I like it. We need things here. Hermit. Yeah, you did. You went within, so you'd never go without again. This is High Priestess, Star, Temperance, Hermit. You know, the devil has it a bit like magnets can either attract or repel, can't they? The devil has a certain power. It has this very powerful energy. So long as you use it as the repelling part, trying to get the two south things together, you can push with a magnet, you don't just pull with a magnet. So there's little wooden train sets you used to get, and they're all magnets. But if you put it on the wrong way around, it actually pushes the thing around. It's a bit like that. You used that temptation of the devil, and that's what took you up to Emperor status from Empress. You've got Ace of Wands twice. Yeah. This Ace of Wands was the false start. This Eight of Wands is the one that you're ready for. And there you are. We can't have Emperor again. So Empress, Emperor. So those two are equal. So whatever imperial status you want to put on it, because it's coming in, and you're ready. And that's what you're getting rid of. The Eight of Cups is getting rid of being unprepared, but ill-prepared. Magician, yeah. Chariot. Nine is no. Temperance. Sun. Okay, we'll do all those. The thing that your Eight of Cups in is the Nine of Swords from that last Ace of Wands, the false start. So you are ready this time, and you are ready in your imperial status. You're just waiting for the Page of Wands to tell you it's time for the Ace of Wands. You're going to find that starting pistol. I'll get my own pistol. I'm the Empress of it. Yeah. How much is the pistol? You are there, ready for whatever this is. And you're not going to miss it this time. That's the goddamn truth, Ace of Swords. And as before, you've got strength here and temperance. You've got the Sun in temperance. You're not letting this go this time. You've got the Chariot and the Chariot and the Magician. You're leaving nothing to chance here. Great. It started off with a bit of a ski jump. This is like roller coaster time, isn't it? This is not going to get away from you, is it? Luck favours the prepared, doesn't it? Anyway, good luck with it.